In this series, I will be going over the best techniques and tricks that I know of. Each video will have at least one fight. It will also have the training camp leading up to the fight. Each fight will be on hard difficulty. I will not be using any cheesy tactics. Instead, I will tell you real tips that you can apply easily. I will also try to keep the videos short. This is so that you can soak in all the information in the video. First, I will need to create my character. I'm making my character light so that I can go up in weight divisions. I don't know if I want long reach or short reach. I will have long reach for now. I also need to figure out if I want to be orthodox or southpaw. I'm going to fight in the southpaw stance. For the purpose of not being too overpowered, I will change my reach. A short reach means more power. On the other hand, a long reach means less power, but you will get hit less if you can stay out of your opponent's range. I will now skip to the training camp. I usually like to start by training my STR, also known as strength. I also want to mention that my character is a brawler. Because of that, I also want to train my hooks. In this series, I will only face the toughest opponents possible. All that's left to do is repeat the process of training and resting. After that, I can make my debut fight. I have a slight reach advantage, so I will try to stay on the outside. Make sure you always have at least one of your blocks up. To stay on the outside, I have to hold down my backwards button. A good tip is to dodge in between each combination you throw. Another tip is to mix up your attack by going to the body and not just the head. As you can see, it is barely halfway through the round and we already have a health advantage. You can do this too by just following these simple tips. It is also important to utilize our hooks. These do the most damage because we chose to be a brawler. If you chose something else, it is okay. You just need to know what your strongest punch is. Even though we did a lot more damage to the opponent, we still lost the round on one of the scorecards, so I will need to be slightly more accurate with my punches. It is only the second round, and our opponent is already at half health. This is because I only trained strength for this fight. I'm not trying to go for the knockdown. Do not get overly aggressive, because the opponent might counter you with a power punch. That can be very dangerous. In this round, we outboxed our opponent completely in all aspects. When we started the fight, we tried to stay at range, but as the fight progressed, we adapted as needed. If you look closely, you will see a bruise forming on the opponent's side. The bruise can form into a cut. It is important not to get cut, because you take extra damage when you are cut. This is why it is so important to keep your hands up. Remember, you only need to hold down one of your block buttons. Holding down both is unnecessary. When the opponent is hurt, do not be overly aggressive. Just keep applying the same pressure that you've been doing. If you do not keep applying pressure, the opponent will heal. That is how to win your debut fight in Prizefighters 2. In the next video, I will try to go for a knockout.